Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer. Yeah. How are you? I got to say, this space and time is kicking my ass, hence me being a bit quiet. So I did this thing. There's going to be a lot of umming today. I'm not quite focused. And I did a word search on my notes, my online journal. And I just searched on Sirius. And I searched on Lionsgate. And I came with like 50 pages of the last two Lionsgates, 2019 and 2020, which were largely fabulous and amazing, life-changing, expansive in all directions. This one is kicking my ass. Yep, absolutely. This is the card of the Dark Mysteries. Okay, and so I just kind of flicked this. I've made this little, because there's a book in here. I mean, these are just journal notes, but each set of notes will open up into something else. And a channeling I did with a fellow mystic and lunatic, because I'd done a meditation and downloaded some numbers. And the numbers that came through were Dark Mysteries. And it was about this collective rise. So the meditation I did was only a month ago. About this collective rise. We got the cross of Sirius, we got the intersection of time and space. And I'm driving home. This weekend I went out and I'm driving home down the A1. I thought, oh shit, I've missed my junction. And I didn't recognize where I was, even though I know that stretch of the road like I could drive it blindfolded. And I didn't know where I was, but I knew I was phasing. I was phasing in and out of this cross of Sirius, this intersection of time and space. And I didn't, in that moment, I didn't know where I was. So I said to my car, because I talked to my car because I love him, okay, then let's go on to the next town. Let's go for a drive. And then suddenly I saw my landmark and I came back and I hadn't missed my turning. Is that the precursor then? That's the precursor for this reading. All right. So yeah, Lionsgate. Let's be sensible with Lionsgate because it can all get a bit new agey. So I just want to give you the keynotes. Oh, Edgar Sierra, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the family. And yeah, thanks for being here. So, right, so Lionsgate this year. So Lionsgate is sold as this 8-8 gateway portal thing. But 8-8 is actually the zenith point. It's the kind of the end of the cycle almost. It begins at the end of July. And it's to do with the Earth passing through the galactic center. So if you're off your face or out of your body or somewhere dancing around the cosmos, not quite knowing where you are or what you're doing, it's the galactic center. It's beyond what is known. Okay, so each year the Earth, the galactic center, and Sirius are aligned. That's what we call the Lionsgate. Okay, and that's all I'm going to talk about with that one. So, because we like month, day, and number, we seem to have got really attached this month, like 7-7 gateway, 8-8 gateway. It's nonsense. Push it, and if it falls over, it's nonsense. Push it, and if there's science to back it up, or astronomy to back it up, then have a look into that. Okay. Yeah, one of the numbers I downloaded was 26, so 26-8 is karmic resolution. So I was dancing with Shiva at the time, and it all became very big. It was very I couldn't find the edge of it, which is why I went to my teacher, fellow mystic. So yeah, Shiva was coming through with Lord Karma, or as Lord Karma, the builder and the destroyer, the simultaneous dissolving and resurrection. It's such a energy, and we're in this Lionsgate, and I don't know about you, but I am feeling massively excited and deeply anxious all at the same time. But what that is, it's a higher heart opening. It's really powerful. I've just got this shakiness. I've nothing in the world to be anxious about. My life is beautiful. Okay, it's all good. It's why I'm in big change, yeah, and that's throwing me into some little tiny egoic there. And one of the other numbers I channeled was 17, which is the star card. So that's purity. Talking of purity, I bought this plant in October. Was it? It doesn't matter. October or November last year. It's one of my favourite flowers because it reminds me of a certain country that I visited that I fell in love with. Sardinia. And Sardinia has given me such a run for my money. It's dropped leaves, it's grown buds, it's refused to flower month after month after month. It wants to live indoors, it wants to live outdoors. Put it outdoors, it started to thrive, and the buds really started to come in. And then our week-long summer disappeared, and I brought it back in, and it blossomed. I thought, I wonder what the old symbolism is. Star card. It's purification. It's linked to purification and mysticism. Right, get back to it. Crystal, get back to it. So what am I going to tell you? Let's talk about, so I'm a little late coming to the party, or this is divine and perfect timing, but this shift that we're in, and everybody I'm speaking to at the moment is just like, where the fuck am I? I'm exhausted, I'm energized, I'm happy, I'm sad. It's like, well, you're pinned to the cross and it's all changing, so just let it come. So I'm just going to go in willy-nilly with this. There's going to be no structure. But we start with the Dark Mistress. Do you want me to read these words out to you? Well, let me just have a look at her beautiful face. There's an invitation with this card, actually, to see past the physical. It's almost like she's saying, see through me. I see what you see every day. See through me. So that's about transparency, isn't it? And I guess if we're talking about transparency, we're also talking about accountability. Okay. More messages, please. Thank you. Yeah, baby. Woo. Ophiuchus, welcome. The serpent bearer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The expansion and dissolution of the whole wheel. I knew this was coming. I feel like my rib cage is being torn open. It's not nice. I've had this bugbear for about a year now, and it's intensifying and it's making me a bit cross, which is great. So that's the rising of the passion. I'm prodding it, and it's pushing back and going. It's pushing back and it's going, look deeper, see through me. And it's about archetypes, about the archetype of archetypes. And it's about the new karmic book. And it's about the last Capricorn reading I did that made me go, oh, there is no new karmic book. My God, are we pulling straight from the void? Are we creating beyond karma? And it came in with a question ages ago about Pluto. Pluto was discovered by 3 astronomers, I think, 2 or 3 astronomers. Check it out, men. Just got this, leave it. And they named Pluto after plutonium, the destroyer. So Pluto has become the symbol of destruction. So Pluto, I think, is still in or going in and out conjunction with Capricorn. Capricornian structure, patriarchy, yada, yada, yada. But what if it isn't? What if the collective consciousness makes it so? And if that is true, then what if we just project love, hope, passion, and joy onto every planet, so that whatever is aspecting your chart, structure, is love, hope, passion, and joy, or your favorite things: cake, ice cream, happiness. Okay. Intersection of time and space. Something serious. I am right out. I am right out. Is anybody struggling to ground? Struggling like 2-3 times a day, struggling to ground. I am so far out. Okay. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of. Okay, so see through me, look beyond, and see afresh. Look beyond and see afresh. So there's serious invitations to, build yourselves a teepee. My teepee has become such a magical place. Such a magical place. My teepee has become such a magical place. This says sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field. Yep. My extension is a pyramid. It is a 40-inch square base. Bring the masculine in. 4-sided pyramid. Focusing your power and intention, helping you heal split between spirit and matter. Bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way. I've got a little caution with that. What's my caution? My caution is about codependency. My caution is about everything you need is within. And it's not about, oh, if only I brought that crystal, I could have, no, it's within. It's within. Okay. This is a time of phasing, then to molecular level, surely you can phase in and out of what you need. If you need a crystal wand, you can phase into a crystal. I know I'm way out, so just go with my madness for today. I can hold it. So yeah, go within, look beyond. See, for me, what this is saying actually is look beyond sacred tools. So look beyond the archetypes, look beyond the sacred tools. I'm just scanning down these numbers from my notes from that channeling. 92 is pure service to humanity, which goes into an 11 to divine order, council of light. Flower of life, council of light. Okay. In other words, We cannot create with light in purity if we are bringing it through the structures of archetype. My temple's going out that way. I'm going to be doing some crazy shape shifting this week. Flower of life, yeah. Divine blueprint. This calls into question the whole subconscious programming, all of the archetypes. But we need those so that we can manifest. So yeah, caution is needed, but look beyond. All of these cards basically are saying look through. Yeah, you can see the archetype, and you can see the physical prop that I use to help me channel. I don't really need it. Do you know what? I watched a few of my videos, well, two of my videos this weekend, because I got thrown into my smallest self this weekend when I discovered that my channel has once again been hacked. So I've now been hacked by Russia, Germany, the Middle East, and now this parasitic arsehole who is unidentifiable. There are no live clicks on the replica channel, who's taken every one of my videos, all the comments and likes. And I've also been tracking that my channel hasn't grown in 3 months, where it was growing and growing and growing. It hasn't moved in 3 months. And that was pushing me into my egoic need for number acknowledgement. So that's the shadow I've been working with this weekend. And I watched the first video I made on this channel. This is my second channel. And the first video, I think I just talked because I had something that needed sharing there and then about the half-lived life, and that's, you know, what we've been going through. And I think I pulled one card. I wasn't going to pull any cards. I think I pulled one card, and I used to do a lot of just channeling, just talking and letting it come. And I've become, you know, I've taken myself into lots of propping, because I love cards. Okay, so there's a question in there of see through, and maybe just move into that cross of light and matter. Yeah. So yeah, flower of life. This is a very fertile time. This is it has the potency for instant manifestation. There's also a warning about not bringing the past to the present. Instant manifestation might ask you to make a 180-degree turn. And everything in you might go, ooh, oh, I don't know all of that. It's way out of my comfort zone. But remember all the work that we've been doing, resurrecting the child and the passion and the joy, playful curiosity, meaningless joy, purposelessness, joy. Okay. That's going to help you make the shift into God knows what, the galactic center. Just, ow. So much work being done on my heart. It hurts. Queen of Heaven. It's beautiful. This is the Isis energy. Oh, God, my heart hurts. Wow. This is about acknowledging feminine authority within the human. It's nothing to do with women, nothing to do with men. Feminine authority, feminine spiritual authority. It's got a bit of a Lilith, Kali, bit of a growl to it. And I can't take my eye off this one sentence that's just, I've still got my book open on my notes, and it just says, turning the hive mind against itself. So one of the visions I got recently was a nebula, an exploding star, and how the matter in the middle didn't want to move. It kind of stayed there, stunned, and the matter on the outside was turning and facing outwards. And it represented the hive mind that wanted to stay. And the weirdo mystics, people who don't make sense, turning to go, well, what's out here? There's all the archetypes and there's all the structure, but what's out here? Well, there's nothing. I don't like it, but I'm going towards it. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this is about spiritual leadership. I don't like the word spiritual. I've never liked the word spiritual. It just leans too hard, keeps getting entangled with religion. Religion is not spirituality. They're two completely different things. I prefer the word mysticism. It is what it is. Spirituality kind of almost pretends to be something that it isn't. Spirituality suggests purity, and it's not about that. Mysticism is gnosis. It's the discovery of self. It's discovery of what it's like to be spirit in matter. What is this? It's that kind of thing. When I look in the mirror, what is this? What is this? Okay. Oh, wow. I did not see that. So, Queen of Heaven is about feminine authority. This is about healing the divine masculine. It's like she's coming in with a shield to defend him. This is beautiful energy. From all that's been put on him, from all the stereotyping and all the obligation and the responsibility that's kept him out of his belly, it's kept him out of his joy and his wild passion, forced him into the objectification of women, of passion, the objectification of passion. Not harnessing his kundalini, not dancing with his serpent. So the inner masculine is really being challenged to rise up in a new way. Right, I get this now. Wow, this is a big challenge. So it's a challenge for the inner feminine to be in grace and nobility, okay, so that she can lead the challenged inner masculine, because we're in Leonian fire now. That's passion, but passion free from ego is how we create just a better space. And so in that is the inherent challenge that with that, shadow is going to get pulled through. This is the shadow I had to work with this weekend, of the parasitic fool that wants to take my stuff. Let them have it. Let them have it. If I'm not doing this from a place of passion and joy, I shouldn't be doing it. That's my learning. That's my learning. So that's going to look more hit and miss because I'm falling into obligation. I must get the signs out. Never want to be in that energy again. I've had that energy. I've had that deadline energy in the corporate world. Never want to do that again. I won't do that to myself. So if 1 month I don't do the horoscopes, I don't do the horoscopes, but I'll bring plenty of other playful stuff. So the divine masculine that wants to create play is going to get challenged to create divine blueprint by dancing with the feminine, not with his ego, not with how he's going to be seen as a big brave soldier in the world or a hero and creator. That's gone. This is challenging the paradigms. How about a beautiful centered man that can hold without the need to hear himself? That's bloody big. It's bloody big. I want to draw one of these. I don't work with these cards. I don't really understand them, but let's play. What message do you have for us? This is the native heart. The images are just so beautiful. I don't really understand them, but I think they come from a different dimension. Look, I can be as weird as I want. A message for Lionsgate. Oh, yeah, okay. No, I don't think they do. Right, follow that. Okay, let's wrap this up. So we can see the invitation is to look through. And where that's going to challenge you is, but that will make me weird. Other people won't understand me. Other people won't be able to meet me in where I'm at. Let it be. You have to meet you in where. If you can't meet your weird, nobody else is going to be able to. If you can't fly your freak flag high, you're not going to get met. Nobody's going to see you if you can't see yourself. So whatever you crave, create it in the cathedral. Build a cathedral. It isn't pretty. This work is not pretty. Yeah, baby. Beautiful. I discovered Egyptian astrology. I didn't even, there's Persian astrology. I got led on this journey, amazing journey actually. And I was feeling into this, I really bounced with this Egyptian astrology. And I feel this is what we're transcending. And Egyptian astrology, I am Osiris. Of course I am, god of the underworld. Why do you think I specialize in trauma? Disconnection from the soul. Okay, so I was just talking about if you can't meet your weird, nobody else will. So this is stay true and be in your power. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority. That's the second time that's been out. Spiritual authority. You don't need permission from anybody to be what you came here to be. You just gotta be it. That's how we're gonna break the system. So we're going to shatter the hive mind. Stay true. If you know it within, know it without. Be unafraid to reflect yourself in the world. Be unafraid. Well, if that ain't a closing message. Proper burial for freedom. Proper burial for freedom. If I comply or acquiesce in any way to your wishes, wants, and needs, I am not free. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, that's me, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you can be free. And freedom, freedom is not prescriptive. Your freedom is going to look completely different to their freedom or my freedom or Ganesh's freedom. It's all different. It's based on your truth, that inner authority, the spiritual spine. Okay. If you're being nice because you don't be true, that's self-harm. Self-harm, calling it what it is. Oh, wow, they are beautiful messages. Thank you so much. I'm going to say thank you to the spirit of Osiris, god of the underworld, for guiding these messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I will see you all again soon. Much love. Take care. Bye.